Okay, our rectangle is all finished now. What we're going to do is weave in our ends. This is the front side facing, the right side of our work. You can see the back side has a slightly different pattern. To weave in your ends, I like to go along the sides. And my rule of thumb is always to go over my work 3 times so the stitches don't end up pulling out. So there's 1. And I actually go through the stitches too. It gives it a little bit more stability. There's 2, and I pull it out just a little bit to keep it from bunching. And 3. Like I said, going over 3 times, you have a less likely chance of these ends coming unraveled and poking through your work. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. And this is the back side. So if it looks a little bunchy to you, once we're finished with this project, you won't even be able to see it. Okay, moving on now. To create the bow look, what you're going to want to do is fold it in half and find your center point. So there's my center point. Pinch it together. See how I have it pinched in the back? Take each top and fold that into the part that you have pinched in the back. So you can see our bow taking shape. To hold it in place while you get your yarn ready, stick your needle straight through. It might come out a little bit, but that's okay. This is just a guide reference here. Now you're going to want to take about 10 inches of yarn. Go ahead and pull that sewing needle out, find the middle again. Let's see here. There we go. Start wrapping your yarn. Nice thing is once you get a couple wraps, you can adjust it to make sure it's centered. Okay, that looks pretty centered. I'm just going to take my yarn and I'm going to wrap it a few times. Pull it a little bit more tight, fluff up the edges of the bow. Here is your super cute very first project. We're going to come back around here And we're going to tie a little knot. Don't pull it too tight or you're going to pull those stitches where it'll look a little funny. And you want to weave these ends in through all those little loops that you just made to secure the bow in place. So there's no rhyme or reason the way that I do this. I just kind of go back and forth. I do like to make sure that my strings, if I'm leaving them, are opposite side to make tying it on to something else easy. So I have one on each side. You can either clip these off now, or you can keep them to attach them to something else. But here's your bow, your finished project. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you've made a bow of your very own, I would love to see your work. Please post it to my Facebook page at My Naughty Hobby. Thanks for watching today, you guys, and we'll see you next time.